Hi friends, this is the view today here. This is 1 kilometer from Kasar Devi, and after the rain there has been sunlight, and there's nothing more beautiful than the sun showing up after some rain because wow, you can see the shadows and you can see the play of light. You can see the tonal variations. I'm speaking from an artistic point of view. You can see the play of lines in the trees and the scenery, and you can see the mist hiding, sliding within the trees, and you can see the beautiful formations, the cloud formations, and the houses in between all of this beauty, all of this heaven. Check that out. Oh my god. This is exactly how crown chakra orgasms feel, guys. Timeless. And you must be wondering why I'm comparing this beauty to orgasms, because it's kind of similar. And you will understand that when you arrive at the place of neutrality. This is nature exhibiting neutrality, because creation happens at the 0 point consciousness of balance. Here the creativity comes up, and that's why artists need to get in the zone. We talk about a zone. I believe in the whole concept of needing to get in the zone to do your art, and a lot of artists do believe in the concept of getting into the zone before doing art or creating music. And the other party that doesn't believe in that argues that it's practically not possible. Well, it's practically not possible. It is correct, but it is not impossible. An artist, and I figured out that it's so important to get in the zone to create. So I dedicated my life to creating a permanent zone. Found out that it is called samadi. So the state of what we know as the zone, you can see the peak. See, I mean, of course not on this quality of recording, but that's the peak there. It's the Himalayan peak, and it's covered with the snow, baby. So yeah friends, it's really important to get into the zone if you're an artist. In fact, there is one artist who has written about 2 books on how to create, how to arrive at that place of creativity, and also immense execution power. So I dedicated my life to getting in the zone, because I realized that not just art but life happens in the zone. And when you're not in the present moment, when you're not in that state of balance or 0 point consciousness, you're not really living life. You're living in your thoughts, and the thoughts are consuming your energy, and it's really not very productive. And this kind of state of mind is not just necessary for the artistic process, as in the creative arts, but any process, like any technical endeavor, mathematics, programming, management, sports, weightlifting, bodybuilding, anything, because that's the place where you source your energy from. And when you're not in the zone, then you're not at that place of infinite energy. You know, that is a state of Tesla referred to it as free energy. Okay, but he was talking about free energy in the sense to power our life, power our appliances, power our city systems. I'm not talking about that free energy. I'm talking about free energy that you use as a human being for your mind body complex. That source of infinite energy. So yes, it's so important to figure out how to be more and more into the zone. I mean, most of us cannot be in the samadhi states most of the day, but most of us can certainly learn to get into this zone using meditative techniques. And if you learn to do dhyan and you do dhyan for a long time, then you are able to instantly get into the dhyan state or the zone. What we call the zone is a very deep state of focus, concentration, dhyan. It's basically a state where the masculine and feminine are united inside you and there's no split in the consciousness. That's why it takes time to get into the dhyan state. You see, people who are like not used to this, they will be meditating for like months together, for maybe an hour, 2 hours, and not experience the dhyan state. There are cases like that, and most people are like that. But over time, if you do enough balancing of your pranas and the nadis, then you're able to get into dhyan quickly. Now, our story is pretty different because it's like we not only clear the personal and ancestral karma, we not only clear personal and ancestral karma, as I said, but we also clear the collective karma together. Okay, so while we are, first you clear your personal karma, personal patterns, which are also connected to the ancestral patterns and the collective patterns. It's like you do it simultaneously as a twin flame. Okay, and what happens is, look at this, such beautiful houses by the, see, this is how the Pahadis live. Okay, imagine staying here. Wow, just look at that. Imagine staying here. This person has this beautiful house here. Ooh. Namaste. Namaste. And here somewhere on the way there is a datura plant, and this is not a datura plant, but somewhere down there is a datura plant. It blooms with yellow flowers, and datura is what is offered to Lord Shiva. Look at that. So these are homestays, beautiful homestays. Check this out. Look at this path, it's so beautiful. And even though there is water problem here, these people maintain their plants, you know. This is called flower house. So now I'm climbing down, but climbing up is very, very difficult. I mean, you have to stop. That's what I do. Look at this walls. You know, these people have the art of, if you know about stone balancing, so the native people who live here, they know how to build these walls, you know, with the right kind of balance using the mud. So you can see some sunflowers down there. Okay. And these are some lovely homestays here. People grow sunflowers, but this is not like a field of sunflowers. Just plants around here. Pine trees and more pine trees. So today what happened is it was raining since morning, and then at around 3 p.m. or something, slowly we got to see the sun, and now these beautiful clouds and these peaks can be seen from this place. And while I'm sharing with you this beautiful heavenly sight, I'm also teaching you about the samadhi state, the 0 point consciousness, the artistic zone. You know, whether you're an artist or a scientist or a management expert, business person, sports person, teacher, craftsperson, craftsman, craftswoman, homemaker, that is my way home, guys, and that was tough climbing up. Look at that. Oh. But our main work is to heal the grids, the consciousness grids, so that we have more of this for more people. You know, when the consciousness degenerates, nature withdraws its beauty from people. Okay, nature distances itself from lower consciousness levels, you know, and that's a very natural and logical process, because that's what we try to do. When we fall in our consciousness, we separate from the inner feminine. That's it. If you have a lot of separation from your inner feminine, then you are not going to have as much experiences of beauty, nature, solitude. That's why we talk about balancing the masculine, feminine energies, okay, so that everybody gets to enjoy nature, you know. Even if you're working like 10 months a year, you can take 2 months off, maybe 1 month to learn a skill, another month to take a holiday somewhere and experience nature, heal yourself, rejuvenate yourself. While I was staying here, I met a few people who came here for exactly that purpose, you know. Doctor had advised them that you need this air of the Himalayan mountains, and the air is going to heal you. And believe me, one evening, one of these days when I was having a little bit of a cough, look at that, guys. So this is the broad road which I can take to my homestay down below, but I took this shortcut. Whoa, look at that. This is like 2.5 kilometers up trekking, and I just carried my bag and one more bag in my hand and I went up. But I was like a tortoise because I had to adjust my climb as per my heartbeat, otherwise I could faint. And I was alone, I didn't have any company. Lone wolf, you know. I'm not one of those people who always like to have a sidekick by myself next to me, because somewhere I have been in very tough situations and I have just slipped out. I have just very effortlessly moved out of those dangerous situations many times. Like the other day, me and this girl at the cafe, we went up to get some groceries, and while we were coming down, she was speaking to someone on the phone, and I moved ahead and she was coming behind, so she was not close to me, not close behind me. And oh, look at that. Oh, one wrong step and you are dead. One wrong step and you are dead, my friend. So I'm just recovering from another little bit of cold that I got, because there was a sudden change in the weather. It was so hot and then it rained, so the body experienced this drastic climate change, weather change, and became susceptible to the common cold virus. And so I had been low energy and coughing for the last few 2-3 days, but now I am fit and fine and ready for the next place that I need to go. So I stayed at this place for 1 month and I plan to stay here at least for 3-4 months, you know. I didn't want to make a move, but unfortunately I'm having to move to a different place because the energy that I came here. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The light here. Oh, there's the sun behind me. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. Oh. So this is not my doing, friends. Just the Adi Shakti got me here. I am just her servant. She is inside me and I need to take care of her. I need to speak less. I need to speak with love. I need to protect my energy from the vampires. I need to be celibate follow brahmacharya, and I need to do 5 hours daily sadhana. That's what Shakti wants of me. And if I don't do this, look at that, look at that. Who gets to live in that house down there? Who gets to live there? These are the Pahari people who stay there. You know, they are born here. And this cafe owner was telling me most of the people, the Paharis, when a child is born, it's mostly a home delivery, you know, because the midwife is the elder lady in the house, the eldest lady in the house. It's like the grandmother type. So, because, and the women here, they can have kids even at 60, 70. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding anyone. The Pahari women are so healthy, so beautiful, and they're able to have kids at 70 years old because they don't get old. Now, recently I heard piece of news where there was this underwater explorer who lived underwater in an enclosed area for 10 months, okay, and when he came out 10 years younger, okay. So why was that? Because since he was living underwater in the Atlantic Ocean for a long period of time, it was around 10 months he was living. Look at that house there, look at the view there. And this is the valley down there. Ooh, that's a valley. This is the narrow path, 1 foot path that I'm walking. Not 1 foot, man. It should be 1 meter. But not everywhere it's 1 meter. It's narrow somewhere. Certainly not 1 foot. Sorry. But there's a steep valley down there. See? It's a valley. The sun behind me. The sun has my back, guys. The sun has my back. So this man, he was living underwater, okay. Now don't ask me how he was living there. Well, he had all the technology, equipment and all of that, and he was an what do you call those people who are on the ship, you know, Navy. He was in the Navy, and when he came out, he was 10 years younger because of the pressure, the high pressure, okay. So what pressure does, it crystallizes our skin, and the more crystalline structures we have, the less we age. And that's the whole light body process, by the way. And if you look at the nature here, it's very, very crystalline. You look at in fact the water is full of minerals, and I can just feel the crystalline structure everywhere around here, more so in the mountains. So what's happening is because of the pressure underwater, a crystallization process happened in the body of this person, and he came out 10 years younger when he came out after 10 months. So friends, that's all I want to share with you for today. And just think about this process of samadhi. Okay, that's what the twin flame union is about. If you want a physical union, you have to first attain samadhi. Then you feel your twin all the time within you. And then the physical reunion also happens. Okay, and another thing is that the physical reunion is very, very important for the twin flames, because that depends. Physical reunion is very, very important for the twin flames, because it is about the mission, you know, it is so about the mission. Alright, so don't take it lightly. Alright, a physical reunion, don't take it lightly. It's very important. So friends, if you like this video, please give it a like, share, subscribe to my channel. Feel free to donate to my channel, okay? And also feel free to book a session with me. Look at these birds. And I will see you again next time. Bye for now.